Hi everyone, this is my demonstration of projects for auto door opening system. So I'll just briefly go over some of the components. So over here you have the external 5-volt power supply, you have the Mac IoT board and my breadboard, and over here at the corner of the setup you have the object detection sensor. Then at the front there you have the PIR sensor. You can see I just don't want to disrupt the PIR sensor because it's very sensitive. So I'll just walk by the setup and you get to see the door open. So that's because it has sensed a motion, and if you look at the screen for the two log systems there, you would see that the auto log remains 9 and it keeps updating the current count, and for the door activity you can see it remains 9 and it keeps checking if there's any update. So for the auto door logger, that is actually hosted on TeamSpeak, and for the door activity is hosted on TeamsBoard. So in order for me not to disrupt the sensor all the time, I have this covering the kind of view of the sensor. So all I'm just going to do now to make the door close is for me to more like simulate someone going through the door and getting past a particular point. So the person walks from the entrance all the way in, and when they go past the sensor, the door locks. So that's because I've just disrupted the PIR sensor. So I'll try to stay away from the PIR sensor. So you can see it's locked and it remains locked, except something happens and the PIR sensor is activated, which I'm going to do now, and then the door opens. And then if I want, once the person goes through the door all the way past the sensor, then it goes off, and we'll do that again, and once the person goes through the sensor, it closes. Now you can see that each time on the TeamSpeak auto door logger, you see that there is always an increment each time someone goes through the object detection sensor. Same thing too, you will also find the increment on the TeamsBoard dashboard. So you would notice that there's a bit of delay for it to get updated on each of them, but at the same time they get updated at some point. So I'll do that now. You can see that it's currently at 13, and by the time someone goes through the inner door, it updates again. So I'll just leave that up, and you should see that the TeamsBoard has updated to 14 and the auto logger has now updated to 14. So I'm going to lock the door again, and you would see that it's going to update to 15 for the total count, and TeamsBoard has just updated, as well as the auto logger for TeamSpeak. So you can see on the serial monitor, you also get a display, which might not be so perfect, but it gives you a display of when the TeamSpeak channel gets updated and the current occupant count. So that is my demonstration. Thank you.